to him. Box him, box him. Why are you fighting this fight? As you mentioned earlier, they were standing very close to each other as though Mayweather has got something to prove here.
There was a little grin on Mayweather's face between rounds. It looked almost like a look of embarrassment that he had gotten hit that way. Mayweather 11 out of 26 in the round. Mosley 18 out of 47. The big number is he threw 47 punches.
Watch the glove, watch the glove, watch the glove.
Floyd still seemed, even though he's been hurt, probably behind a couple of rounds maybe. I think he still looks much stronger to me and more coordinated than Shane.
Well, I don't think there's any question that he's a better boxer than Shane Mosley.
No, but he's not boxing. He's actually fighting him. I think he just physically should raise him how strong he is looking. He's really not boxing. He wants to get in and fight with him.
There's the fighting, and now he lands a chopping right hand after his left hook. Mosley, showing his competitive spirit, wants to get back. Another right hand for Mayweather, who's coming back well from the difficulty of round 2. Round 3 has belonged to Floyd.
But Shane seems to be very generous and seems to be having a problem dealing with Floyd's speed.
Work out, fellas, work out, work out, work out.
Mayweather probably surprised. I'm sorry, Mosley probably surprised that Mayweather is the aggressor.
Definitely Floyd has changed it up in this round, and I think it shows you his competitive response. I think he was embarrassed that he got hit by a right hand in round 2, and he wanted to dominate this round.
Oh, no, stop!
Partially blocking the left hook there. We're back to the war of nerves, as Mayweather has made an adjustment, and now Mosley seems to be trying to figure out how to deal with that adjustment. Floyd has had an accurate punching round. Mosley's defense, or I check it, Mayweather's defense has again become something of a mystery for Mosley in this round. He's hesitant, punching, jabbing to the body because he can't seem to find anything else to do, as Mayweather has turned the momentum around.
If you get behind that jab, you'll be able to turn the hook off of that jab and drop that right hand. And when he starts that crossover, we told you that step over, we worked on that, Shane. We got that ready. And I don't want you second guessing yourself. Stay behind your speed. Stop looking to hurt him. It's going to come, Shane. It's going to come. Stop looking to hurt him. Stay behind your speed. That's the difference. We discussed this, son.
Hey, look, the main thing you got to do is keep working with that stick. That stick. Here, want more water? Keep your head thinking. Keep thinking. Keep fainting. Keep fainting. Keep thinking. The main thing you gotta use that.
Roger Mayweather wants Floyd Mayweather to keep jabbing, keep feinting, keep boxing. Naseem Richardson wants Shane Mosley to relax, stay behind his speed, and not try to go for a knockout, just simply try to land punches and box. Harold, how do you have it through 3?
Okay, Jim, 2 rounds to 1, 29-28, Sugar Shane Mosley. Jim, in round 1, I thought Mosley landed the clean, effective shots with that left, the left jab to the body. In round 2, Mosley won it big. He landed the power shots. But in round 3, Floyd Mayweather planted his feet, would throw the left jab, and then that hard right hand. And I mean hard right hand. There's a lot of power. Get it off first. Either he gets off with a left hook or he gets off with a straight right. 2-1, Shane Mosley.
Already Mosley has produced some fireworks against Mayweather.
rounds.
Mayweather watchers will remember that a few years ago here in Las Vegas, Zab Judah got in some shots in the first 3 rounds before he was effectively subdued by Mayweather's defense in the middle rounds, and then late in the fight, Mayweather was toying with him, landing his right hand over the top at will. Let's see what happens to Mosley.
One of the most effective punches I thought that Shane would be utilizing a lot more would be his left jab, but he's not jabbing that much, and therefore, actually, Mayweather's out jabbing him for the most part, even though he doesn't jab that much. But Shane should be working his jab a lot more.
Is it because Mayweather's been able to counter his jab?
I don't know, whatever it is, but he hasn't been throwing it that much. And just the speed of Mayweather in his hand and his physical strength is just still amazing me. And Shane is looking old to me. His body doesn't have that tone, and his punches doesn't have that the power.
And Floyd is fighting more offensively at this stage of the fight than is usually the case. Particularly, he stepped it up in round 3 to respond to Mosley's assault with a couple of right hands in round 2.
I think, Jim, that's because he believes he's the superior boxer and that he can capitalize on Mosley's mistakes or slowness. And that's why he's staying as close to him as he is.
Hard right hand by Mayweather.
I don't believe that punch landed, but he is, whatever Mosley was expecting, I doubt it was this.
For whatever reason, Mosley is no longer throwing much.
No, he's actually fighting Mayweather style now. A lot of feint, hesitation, jerky moves, and that is what Floyd wanted. Floyd has got him fighting right in the mode that he wants.
Yeah, you know, when fighters are used to being the fastest guy in the ring, and then they come up against a fighter who is as fast or faster, it changes everything. And maybe that's what it's changing in Mosley.
You see Shane coming in with his body in a position where it shouldn't be really, and he's getting caught with a right hand by Floyd right over his low left shoulder.